This is session number 20 of Curse of Strahd. And I don't know who is making so much noise in the background, but holy heck, turn it down. We last left off, the players had entered into Berez, and they killed a few scarecrows and angered a old haggish-looking lady who screamed about losing her scarecrows, and she has decided that you shall not live for your sins, I guess you want to say. And at this point, I need everybody to roll initiative. Whoop, add all tokens. Hold on. There we go.
16.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Dang,
you.
Shadow.
You want the rogue to go first. The rogue needs to go first.
Blah, say blah, say blah. Why did you get initiative, Sir Edward? Or
21.
advantage?
Trust me, you want me to go first.
Do you have advantage to initiatives, Sir Edward?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just checking. Holy hell!
Because I know I do. I know I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Even Irina. Fuck. Okay. All right. That being said, we shall start. And of course, the rogue goes first.
Before the rogue goes first, I think the DM needs to explain the terrain a little bit better.
Yes. I had forgot to mention and forgot to realize that you all are in difficult terrain, being that this is a swamp / bog area. So it will take you twice as long to go your speed. So if you have 30 speed, each turn you can only go 15. Just so you know. But now that that has been brought out and explained, go ahead there, Shadow.
Fight's going to take forever.
Yep. Possible.
All right. Well, for you guys it will. Not for me. I'm going to bonus action, bring out my wings and get my fly.
I forgot I need to actually put her into a square. But yeah.
And then I will only make it halfway through a square because you said the squares were what, 100?
The squares I actually changed to be like 20 feet, not 100. Because otherwise it will. Yeah, otherwise it will freaking take forever for anybody to get anywhere.
Fine by me, but I have shot, I will say probably 20 feet in the air. And I will use my action, because I use my bonus action, so I'll go action to go 30. So I'll go here. And then I have, let's see, I can't bonus action because I used that for flight. We said 20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
Right there is 30 feet, yeah. So
that is close.
60. Yeah, it's about 100, 120 feet she is away.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. That's my turn. I'm just gonna do that. That's my turn.
All right. With
I
that
can't
being
dash
said,
because I have bonus action to fly.
right. With that being said, Sir Edward.
It's a good time for a long strider spell.
I'm going to move too, but I'm going to take the road and come around and flank her.
Okay. So, yeah, the road itself, yes, will allow you to not have to have difficult terrain. So that would mean you would probably get right about here, just due to the fact of the difficult terrain to get past Zane, number one, and then to get to the road. That would be your action there, is just getting to the road.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, do you end your turn?
Yep.
All right, and Arena, seeing this haggish-looking lady, is going to stay back on the road and knows that she's not going to stand a chance against her, so she's going to allow y'all to handle it, not her. And on to Zane.
All right, so you said how many? It's now 20 feet, right? For
20 feet, yes.
I can do something maybe.
I can aspire by using the tinder that I stole from the scarecrows.
All right, so since it's half, go here.
No.
That's 8 feet.
How is that 8 feet?
I'm using the ruler.
No, the ruler is wrong.
Oh, yeah. I forget it's wrong. Wait, okay, so from here.
So yeah, basically right there would be 10, 20. I'll allow you to get like right there.
And let me see. So each square is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Not quite enough range.
And let alone you are behind you have a wall in your way.
Okay. Trying to think. I forget. We're able to use bonus actions. I keep forgetting about that. So I'm gonna bonus action dash to get right in the middle. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. And as you look at the hut she came out of, you see this huge skull that is shaped like a dragon's head to an extent, that is just hovering right in front of her house. And you notice her getting into that skull, which, I hate to say it, has 40 feet of speed to it. Hold on, let me double check that. I believe it does. Oh, that ain't the... Okay, this is where I was looking. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, why does this not give me the information I'm looking for? Okay. Yeah, has 40 feet to its speed. I was correct. So, then you watch as she goes 20, 40 feet, and that puts her 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, about 100 feet from Donner, or Shadow. Let me see. Okay, Bum, 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 bum. Oh, okay. She screams out, "You all shall pay for disturbing my scarecrows," and casts Fireball and puts it basically right in between Shadow and Zane. And with that,
How does that fireball go?
it is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
Height.
20 feet.
Remember? So the fireball's 20 feet tall?
20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, well, don't forget, I'm airborne.
You're only
I'm 10
airborne
foot off the
20
ground.
feet. You're 20 feet off the ground,
Okay.
right? So she
Right.
casts it 10 feet in the air.
Oh, okay, so that way it still hits me. Okay,
So
I
it
just wanted to
still
make
hits
sure.
you. So now I need a dexterity saving throw from both you and Zane. I know.
Okay. Okay. Here we
Hey,
go.
I failed that shit. 6.
19.
All right. Well, yeah, that does definitely help. But of course, give me a second because Fireball is definitely not a nice spell. I sent you two.
Damage.
Right, exactly. I'm just making sure I get it right before I do the roll. All right, so Zane, you take 33 fire damage
Alright.
from that fireball, and Shadow takes 16 fire damage from that fireball.
So I got 6 of those sticks, right? Or it was like 6 or 5?
Yes,
or how many it was.
6.
Alright. Well, my turn's gonna be fun.
Well, how do I hear? Yes. Never mind. You're lucky. All right. So that being said, she laughs and says, "I told you you would pay." And on to Zorag. Zorag? Are you there? Anybody else there? Hello? Shadow, Sir Edward, Zane. Hello? Give me a second. I gotta go figure out what's going on. I'll be right back, guys. I don't know what's going on with my players. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Okay,
Did Discord have a stroke again?
You just,
I think it did. Well, apparently it stopped stroking. So,
I was having that
perfect.
issue the other day.
All right. We are back. Apparently Discord had a stroke for a second and was not allowing anybody to be heard. So, all right. Zorag, your turn. Jesus.
all right. So Zorag is going to dash and follow behind Shadow. And because he is dashing, he is going to use his adrenaline rush. He uses dash as a bonus action. You can take a dash action. When you do, gain 3 temporary hit points. So I'm going to
Okay.
do that. And then, of course, I'm going to do my. I guess it's a full run after that. My speed's 30.
So technically, you would get 60 feet.
Yep, but it's going to be halved, so
Right.
it's going to
So
be
30
feet,
feet.
right?
So that would mean, yeah. No. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. If
Yeah, I
each
didn't want
one
to be.
is
I didn't want to be in front of that wall. I want to be right behind Shadow.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was just trying to understand where you was going.
Yeah. And then I got 3 temporary hit points.
Yep,
For the
you
Zodiac.
can add those to your character sheet.
All right.
And of course, if you lose any hit points, those will be your first that you take away.
Yep, Zorag's motivated.
All right, so
moving them
Zorag,
up.
ending turn.
That is all he can do at this point in time. He is waiting to see what the Baba
All right.
Saga does.
Yep.
All right, that's it.
On to Donner. Or Shadow, sorry.
Okay. I'm trying to figure. I forget. Dash is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I still have my movement, my action, my bonus action. Okay. I just wanted to make for sure. I go. So 30 would be here. Bonus action dash would put me here. So that would put me in range of the person, I do believe. 20, 30. Yeah, that would put her within range. Because let me just double check. 15, 30-foot line. I could do 30-foot line. Because that would put her within 30 feet of me, we're correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I was looking something up. So, yep, bear with me. Dexterity saving throw? And then you said a DC 12?
DC 12.
All right. Just making sure I get this right. Because. Okay, got it. That's what I thought I read. She actually fails.
All right, she will take 2d10 cold damage as you see a streak of ice come out of the Shadow's mouth as he casts his breath weapon.
All right, roll it.
She wants to play with fire. I'm going to give her ice.
I like it.
God. She'll take 9 points of cold damage.
All right. That is. You realize that you could have rolled that directly from your character sheet, right?
I did. It wouldn't let me, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. So 9 points.
She is focused. Yeah, but because she is focused on me, that does not count for sneak attack damage or anything like that.
Right.
I will stay airborne, and that is my turn.
All right, on to Sir Edward.
I am going to continue down the road.
Okay. So continuing down the road, you'll get yourself, whoops, to about right there. And that is just normal speed. You can always dash for another 30.
I'll dash.
All right. So 10, 20, 30. You're right there now. And and you're not taking any actions besides your run?
How far away is she to me?
10, 20, 30, 40. Probably about, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 120 feet. And you got walls in
Ooh.
between you?
Yeah, I need a clean shot. So I'll try on my next turn.
If you have a clean shot, yes. All right. Onto Arena. She's still holding back, watching to see how it goes. Onto Zane, who is really hurt.
I look at Zorag and yell medic as I cast Fireball with all the cinders.
Oh my god! Please aim it towards the ground. Do not aim
I
it
would,
with me in the
Well,
air.
hey,
So she's gonna make a
Jesus.
dex
By
saving
the
throw real
way,
quick.
there, Shadow, you are beyond the 20-foot sphere.
Oh, am I really?
You said you're like 30, 40 feet away.
No, I'm. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
I mean,
Last time someone was
5,
in Fireball, they
20.
catch it with me in the spear.
Because you both were close enough together, there was a 20 feet between y'all.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What's her dex save, by the way?
Well, no, it depends on you.
I know. I'm
What
saying, like,
is
what does she roll?
Oh, what is the save on it? What is
16.
your spell save?
It's 16.
She does
Wait, would
save.
that be any higher since I'm using cinders?
I mean, it will add damage, but it doesn't help the save.
What'd she roll?
She rolled in high enough to succeed,
Bruh.
but she still takes half damage.
52.
52, that would be 26. All right. So,
And I'm just go towards Zorag to get heals.
with
Might be a good idea.
26, you hear her screaming as she is caught on fire a little bit from this. And
So she's been iced and she's been fired.
yeah, she has gotten both ice and fire damage. Cold and fire damage. Is that all your turn?
Let me think.
Huh?
Let me think. I'm trying to think of something else I can do to maybe, like, trip her up a little bit.
You just used your action.
I can still use minor illusion because it's not an action. Yeah, no, I can't do that. It's not within range anyway. All right, I'm good.
All right. Baba Saga is a little perturbed for sure. With the fact of getting hit by both ice or cold and fire damage. Oh shit. If I would have realized, oops. Let me look at this. Come on. Load it up. It being slow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, at this point, how high up are you?
So
Shadow?
20 feet in the air.
You're 20
I'm
feet?
20 feet in the air.
All right. As Baba Lysaga puts herself out from the fire, she looks at you and just utters one word. And she says, fall. And suddenly you find yourself stunned. And you take 2d6 damage for fall damage. If
Where'd
you're
he fall?
wondering what
Okay.
happened, she just used power word stun on you.
Motherfucker. Wait.
That's an 8th level spell.
Does
So
that
it's
mean I'm
gonna use...
incapacitated?
You are stunned,
Is that incapacitated?
not incapacitated, but well, hold on a minute. Let me double check. Yes. Yep.
I am
Stunned is
incapacitated. Okay. I
incapacitated.
just wanted to double check because, according to my rules, once per long rest is a bonus action, you gain temporary flight for 10 minutes or until you retract the wings or have the incapacitated condition.
Yep. Stunned does include incapacitated. Yes.
That's what I was just
All
double
right.
checking.
Not a problem. I'm glad you asked. I would rather look it up and be right or wrong, you know. And with that fall, you end up taking 8 points of fall damage.
Okay. Points fall damage.
And so you know, on your turn, you get to roll a Constitution saving throw. And if you succeed, your stunned effect ends. And this is... Oh, you are stunned until you end it.
Okay, so roll Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yep. On your turns. Yep. It does not have a time frame on it. This is a brutal spell.
Okay.
All right, and with that,
It is a power
10,
word.
20, 30, 40 movement. And she is still hovering in the air. And she ends her turn. On to Zorag.
So, do we have anybody injured right now?
Yeah,
The
so
one
medic,
standing
please.
right
Zane
next
is
to you.
injured and I am injured.
Oh, so both of you. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, both
Okay,
of them
so
took
Zane
damage
is
from the
injured
fireball.
and Shadow
Zane
is
is
injured.
closer. Zane is closer to you than I am.
Yeah, I know how that works.
And
Just
Zane
wanna
is
make
closer
sure.
to death than he is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Zane is.
Well,
yeah, Zane is
actually, you
holding
both
burden.
are
Okay, great.
at
No
the same
worries.
points.
How bad?
Both of them have 9 points of life left.
I have 9 as well, but
60 feet. How far away is Shadow?
I am probably 60 feet away.
20, yeah, about 60 feet away.
So I can do. A mass healing word is a bit too powerful at this point in time. That can do 60 feet radius and hit 5 people at the same time. It only does 2d4. Okay, so that dispels that. What I want to do is do a healing word. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. So I'm going to do a 2nd level healing word. Is that right? Yeah, healing word. That's the... No. Cure wounds. I want to do the one that does better healing.
And by the way, Zane, you were right on the level of that spell, so that should tell you how powerful a woman this is.
Okay.
Oh, I knew I was right.
So I'm doing a second level cure wounds on Zane since I can touch him. And so there's the roll.
So in fairness, that's probably something Zane would actually know too.
Correct.
22 healing for Zane.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, for my plan to work, I need her not to be focused on me.
Oh, right now she's hovering next to you. Doesn't mean that she's 100% focused on you right now.
Still.
Okay, so Zane's got his healing, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the little room that I have just to move to the edge, so I can see around the corner at Baba. Because I'm assuming these walls are tall enough to provide cover and concealment.
At least half cover. Yes.
Okay, I couldn't tell if I can see over it or not. That's why I moved to the edge. That way I can see Shadow next. And
Right.
Zorag stays low to stay out of sight. And that is my turn.
Trust me, she's not going to like what I have planned.
Okay. All right,
Get
and
her to focus on somebody else. I have a plan, but
all
I
right.
don't know.
So you're done with your
I'd rather her
move,
focus on
Zorag?
Sir Edward. He's
Hey.
the tank.
Hello. I'm talking. You're done with your action or your turn, Zorag?
Yes, I am complete.
All right. On to Shadow. Need you to roll a Constitution save.
Constitution. Yep. That's probably a fail.
Yes. Unfortunately, you have failed at this point. You are still stunned. On to Sir Edward.
I'm gonna move up some more to the that little open area to try and get an open line of sight on her,
Are you
and hopefully
talking?
I'm in range.
All right, hold on a minute. Are you talking this area here?
No, like here, or that would work. Yeah.
Yeah, in this area. Yeah. So you're trying to get into this area here. Okay. So that would mean, I mean, you could technically, yeah, I mean, right there you would be on half cover and you would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet from her. Right there.
Okay. So I would still have to roll with a disadvantage, being it's not within 30 feet. So.
Correct. And what are you
doing?
doing?
Did I do my 30 already? Did I move my 30 already or no?
I mean, if you want to leap over that wall, that would be your 30 feet. But you leave yourself
so
completely
right
open.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
And you leave yourself completely open. No cover at all.
Fuck it. We're going for it.
All right.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna bring out my javelin and I'm gonna aim it at her head. And being I know the javelin is going to be on a disadvantage, I'm gonna try and throw it my hardest. So.
And you can barely see her head from where you stand.
Well, I'm just trying to hit her,
right.
To cause as much pain as possible.
Right.
So here goes nothing. 21.
Give me a quick second.
Oh shit! Nope. Hold
yeah,
on.
where's the disadvantage?
I didn't do disadvantage. That's my fault. So cancel
Just
that
roll
one
more time. Just roll it one more time. Don't roll with disadvantage. Just roll one more.
Yep. There we go. 19.
Your second would have been in a. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Yep, you're right. So a 19, it would have missed.
Aw, fuck.
That's not good.
Well, I can attack again, being I have that second attack thing.
All right.
So let's do that again.
So basically, as you throw that at her, it bounces off the that skull that she's flying in and falls to the ground. Both of them do.
Fuck.
Now you've used both of your actions.
Yeah, and I can't use my what's it called, the stone's endurance or something. So yeah, that's my 2 actions. So I'm good, I guess.
All right. Arena's doing nothing. On to Zane.
So I have a funny ability with my staff, right? Let's see.
If I was a little closer, damn it.
Or I could do this as well. I mean, she's a spellcaster, so she probably has pretty high intelligence.
Wait, question real quick. How high in the air is she on that floating dragon skull?
She's floating about 20 feet in the air.
20? Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna cast. Let me see where it is again. Thunder and lightning. I'm gonna cast lightning strike on her.
Okay.
And she needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
And it takes
what is the dex save?
18.
18. All right.
And a 17.
Sorry, what?
17.
Oh, 17 on your dex saving throw?
Yep.
All right, well, she fails.
All right, now she's going to take 96 lightning damage.
What? Oh, 96. God! Fuck, I thought you said 96. I was like, what the hell? All right, well.
It still hurts.
Yeah, it definitely hurt her.
And that's my turn.
She got a hell of a shocking experience for that one. All right, and on to her. As you hit her, give me one quick second. There has to be a... Yep, that's it, right there. Ignore that at the moment. It will be moved. You watch as the house that the hut she came out of, ended up coming alive.
Wouldn't the house be behind her where I was aiming as well?
Yep.
It's 120 feet.
Is that a flying saucer?
No. That is a...
No, it's a freaking house.
It's a freaking house that just came alive.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
God damn it.
I'm just going to look towards Zora. I'm going to say, I'm going to be real. I think we're fucked.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I'm just wondering. All right, anyways. With the actions of both Sir Edward and Zane doing the most to her, she decides 20, 30, moving in just a smidge closer. And oh no, I know a better one. Darn it. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Uh, ah, okay. I need a wisdom saving throw from Zane.
All right, I'm good at those. 18.
Ooh. Okay, so let me double check.
Hey, furry kitty cat, come
You are damn lucky. Nothing happens.
here.
Again, I will say, you are damn lucky.
What did she use?
I'm not going to say.
I think I have a feeling I know what it was.
And we come to the creeping hut. And you watch as it starts lumbering forward. Wait a minute. Let me double check. So, 10. Yeah, it can get about there due to the difficult terrain. And is unable to do anything aside. Oh, wait a minute. Let me double check its stats.
You get good time for a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, but it's already been burned.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, God. No. All right. It will not do anything at this point. And we will move on to Zorag.
Zorag's going to use his bonus action to cast a healing word at the range of 60 feet to Shadow. It's not going to be much. It's just going to be a first level slot for the time being. That's just going to give it just enough. So
Okay.
No, that's gonna no. Whatever you can do is great right now.
Yep. Well, yeah. So you got 10, but that's because I can't do two spells at the same time. And Zorag's going to use his movement to get right to Baba. And I can strike. Can I strike Baba with a melee?
No, you use your action to. Or is healing word a bonus action?
Healing word's a bonus action.
Then, no, she's still 20 feet up.
Okay, okay. Then I won't move. Then I couldn't remember if she was. But so I can see her. So it doesn't do me any
You
good to
can
hide
see
behind
her.
a wall if she's flying above us.
Right.
So I'm going to switch to my crossbow and shoot her with my light crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be great, but again, I can't use two spells in the same round. So here's
Correct.
my crossbow attack. 19.
And it misses.
No, Zorag doesn't
It
do
pings
well.
off off the skull.
Yeah, she probably doesn't even know I even shot at her. All right.
Oh, she
That is
would have
my
heard
turn.
a ping about it. And that's your turn, you said?
That is my turn.
All right. Shadow Constitution save. You are no longer stunned.
Thank fucking Christ! All right, I'm pissed. Since she is distracted, and she is with them. range, I do believe. Yep. I
She's 40
can't
feet.
fly. So technically she would be 60?
Yeah,
Because she's
50.
20 feet up?
50. Because of angle, 50 feet.
Okay. I'm not going to move. I am going to use a neat little feature here that I have. That is called Steady Aim. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn, provided that you haven't moved during this turn. After you use it, your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn. So I am going to steady aim, targeting the back of her head with my short bow.
Okay.
So I'm rolling this with advantage.
All right.
There's with the advantage.
No, that's not. That is not with advantage. Now that's with advantage.
Right.
You should have had a button that says with advantage, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
You hit her, yes.
So this is where it's going to get fun. I'm going to roll for the damage,
Uh-huh.
which is 9 points of piercing damage.
All right.
I have if my sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes an additional 5 points of damage of the weapon type. So it will take an additional 5 points of damage because it's a sneak attack.
Have you rolled your
Then
sneak attack damage?
Not yet. Not yet.
All right.
I will also, as I'm only going to roll 2d6 for the sneak attack damage, I need a DC 15 saving throw.
Of what? DC 15
I'm using
what?
sneak attack quick. If the target is large or smaller, it must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw
Dexterity,
or have
okay.
the prime condition.
Okay, dexterity. That's what I was
Yeah, I need
looking for.
dex,
You
15.
just said DC 15.
Oh, the DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And she succeeds.
Fine, she'll still take 2d6 on the sneak attack damage. So that will be
Another
10
10.
points of damage as well.
All right.
I also, let me double check. I think I have. I'm just making sure something here. I don't think I have the ability of doing 2 attacks. I'm double checking. And I am 2-weapon fighting, but I use my bonus action to do that. Oh, wait, hold on. You know, a 2-weapon I don't have. Wait, hold on. Light weapon. That's not a light weapon, is it? But I use my bonus action, so never mind. That's my turn.
All right. And with that, we are on to Sir Edward.
How tall is this little this wall next to me?
Like 5 feet.
Okay, can I jump over it?
Okay. Actually, be like 3 feet. So yeah, you could jump over it.
Okay, so I'll jump over it. Am I in range to get her with another javelin? For like 30 feet ish?
She's actually about 40 feet right now. You would have to move another 10.
Okay, I'll move another 10.
All right.
Uh,
So put yourself up at the edge of the square, basically right here.
like right there?
Yep, like right there.
Okay. Let me see here. I will take out another javelin. And I will throw it as hard as I can at her, try and aim it like to either her head or body, whichever is opened,
Yep,
which is
just roll the attack. Yep, you have normal attack, so it misses.
I tried to bring her down.
Oh, I can get another one because every
Yep,
turn
you get
I can
2 strikes per turn.
Yep. Come on.
And the
Fuck.
second one misses. You just keep throwing these javelins and they just keep pinging off the skull.
Damn it, you're lucky.
I tried to bring her down.
Well, I'm not close enough to jump onto the damn thing and stab her with my sword, so.
Well, you
I
would
know,
have
but
to
at least
be,
if I brought her down, you might be able to get a better hit.
and we're on to Zane.
Alright, I'm gonna do a fun thing. So since I'm an elf, I get Elven Lineage Misty Step, which means this is not gonna take any spell slot for me. So I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step since it's a bonus action. And I'm going to go in front of, like, right here, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go in front of her. And with that, I'm going to cast Fireball right at her.
Okay, right on. You're basically on her, right?
Yeah, basically in her face.
Okay, so yeah, everyone else will be safe because she is floating.
All right. She has to make a DC 16 saving throw.
Of what?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
And she does succeed, so she takes 13.
Still good. And I'm going to
Again,
use whatever
she is
little
on
movement I have
fire.
left just to get a little further back.
Again, she's on fire, screaming and patting herself out.
All right, that's my turn.
You end your
She
turn?
needs to stop, drop, and roll.
I'm going to give this lady PTSD from fire if we die from this.
All right. That being said, give me 1 second to look up this little. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Got it. Not nice, but I'm going to. We got 10. Yeah. Yep, alright. I need a Constitution saving throw from Zane.
No.
And
Yeah, that fails miserably. And how many hit points you got? 31?
not enough.
That's PWK.
Huh?
Don't tell me that's PWK.
No. But may as well be. But no.
She doesn't have power word kill, I don't think.
No, she don't. But at this point, let me see. She just points a finger at you.
Oh, finger of death, fuck.
And you feel just all this negative energy running through you, and you're screaming out in pain as you just fall over and are now at 0 hit points.
Alright.
And yes, you were right.
I know.
When it was finger, I was like, yeah, we're screwed.
Oh, there goes the main DPS right now.
And this starts creeping forward. Gets about there. And
I'm gonna be a total TPK.
Yeah.
She might be nice. It might be a situation of the beginning, if you remember. What was that? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, that definitely. You watch as this root from the base of the hut comes up and just comes down, crashing on you, Shadow, knocking you down to 0 hit points.
Well, that bullshit. Done nothing to the goddamn house. Wasn't even on
Nothing
my
like the
fucking
house coming
radar.
down on you, right? Or do we say bringing down the house?
That's bringing down something.
All right, Zorag.
I touched that damn house.
Well, you done touched Baba Saga. That's the problem.
I hit her, what, twice?
Yeah. But anyways, Zorag, your turn.
So who's all down now?
Zane and Shadow.
Zane,
And
you're wizard and you're rogue.
And is Sir Edward injured?
Not at all.
Negative.
All right. Well, I can do a prayer of healing at 3rd level. This has got a 60-foot radius, a 60-foot range, and I can heal up to 5 creatures to do some healing. But that's a pretty powerful spell, and I'm only going to be healing 2 people with it.
Yeah, but Zori, you also have to keep in mind I've been the main DPS so far.
Yeah,
no one else can really reach her.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, the only thing I could do now is I was going to do a spiritual weapon. Is what I was going to do. That can be right there flying around and swatting at her, but that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But I can't cast that spell and another healing spell. If I do one healing spell, it's only going to touch one person. I'd rather heal 2 people at the same time at least. So, how about I do that? Let's spend my last healing spell or my last 3rd level slot as a.
Hold on a second. You said 60-foot radius?
No, 60-foot. Let me read a spell again. Prayer of healing. hold up here. Mass healing word. Mass healing word is 60-foot radius. Prayer or healing is 30 feet. I'm not doing prayer or healing. Prayer or healing takes 10 minutes to cast. Mass healing word is a bonus action.
Okay, so prayer of healing, you said, is 30 foot.
That's 30 feet. I'm not doing that one. That's a 10-minute. I
Okay.
misspoke. The
Okay.
prayer of healing is a 10-minute spell. That's I'm not doing that. I'm doing the mass healing, which
Mass healing,
does
which
6
is
creatures as a bonus action to gain hit points.
and that's 60 feet radius from you.
It says range 60 square. It says 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see. 60-foot range. It's probably one direction. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
problem. It's not a radial spell.
Right.
Says you can
Well-
pick 5 different people to heal, right?
Well, if you can hit 6 people, I mean, it's 60 feet out. I suppose it has to be 60 feet in the one direction. So
Wait a minute. Mass healing word.
that mass healing word.
Let me look.
It says range. Yeah. It all depends on how you want to cast that, how you view that. It's a 60 feet distance between all targets, or 60 feet from me is the total distance.
I'm looking at it right now. It says up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. So it's basically a radial 60 feet from you. And it's 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability. And it increases by 1d4 for each spell slot above 3. So yeah, you could hit both of them without a problem. Per the wording. Did we just lose audio again?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I
Zorag?
can hear you just fine.
Okay, Zorag, are you casting Mass Healing Word? I don't know what happened to Zorag. There we go. All right, so...
Because I muted myself by mistake. I'm sitting here talking to myself like a damn fool. I'm sorry. So that is 12 healing for Zane and Donner and Shadow.
All right. Both of y'all are
And that
back
is-
up at 12 hit
And that's
points.
a bonus. Yeah, that's a bonus action. So I can't do another spell, but I can do my little crossbow shot and see if I get lucky. So my attack on the Baba.
And this time it does hit.
Look at that. Zerag strikes lucky. There's damage. Oh, nice.
Nice. 9 points.
Well, that's the best I could do. It's just throwing darts at it.
Hey,
All right, that is Zorag's monumental turn.
she's becoming a pincushion, dude. All right, Shadow. After getting up, after getting the shit knocked
Yeah.
out of you by a root.
Yeah, well, now I'm just fucking pissed. He's beyond pissed now. He's gonna look at this fucking house. He's gonna turn this damn house into a fucking igloo. Now he's just fucking pissed. He's
All
talking
right.
in the house. I need for the house. So you're gonna be doing this. I need a dexterity saving throw for the house.
All right, what is this for?
My breath weapon.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Then yeah. Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
And what's the
DC
difficulty?
12.
DC 12. Yeah, it miserably fails that.
Good. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking pissed. There it is. There it is. It will take 8 points of cold damage.
All right.
I will then, because it looks like I am around trees, if I'm looking correctly.
No, it's not really trees.
Oh, gotcha. Really? Thanks.
Sorry.
Asshole. Wait. No, the house's attention's on me, so never mind on that. I will then. Can't really do a whole heck of a lot. I can move, try to get away from the freaking house. Still, so it's half my movement. There. And that would include my bonus action.
All right.
So, yeah, that's turn.
Okay. Sir Edward.
I'm gonna move as close as I can to her and like gauge if I can jump. Like if I use my acrobatics to jump up and grab onto the skull and pull myself
You would
up.
not be able to. I can tell you that right now. It wouldn't even be an attempt.
You never know. I did jump onto a building once.
No, you jumped off of a. Well, you jumped onto a building, then you jumped out of a building.
And broke your ankles while doing so?
Yeah,
I mean, you killed yourself both times.
Yeah.
Oh.
You haven't had much luck with acrobatics. I mean, yes, you've been able to do some acrobatics, but not very successful.
Well, I'm gonna try it anyway and try and get up there and stab her in the fucking head.
Dude, you are not going to get up there. She's 20 feet in the fucking air. You're not that big of a high jumper.
The only one that would have been able to do anything at close range would have been me if she would not have stunned me.
Fine, I'll just keep throwing javelins at her then.
Okay.
I'm in range.
Yep. You're in range, so it's not disadvantage.
Fuck.
And that one fails. It pings off the skull. And the second one pings off the skull.
Let me see. Me looking. I don't have any damage stuff. I use that. I can't use my action surge. I haven't rested yet. I guess I'm done.
All right. On to Zane.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay.
She has to make a 16 saving throw on Wisdom.
16 Wisdom saving throw. All right. Wow. Fails it.
All right, she is now paralyzed. And it takes an action, by the way, to try to get out of this.
Okay. She is paralyzed, but she is still floating.
Oh, God damn it.
All right. Still, it helps. And with that, also, wait, let me look, because I might be remembering here, because I have another bonus action I could do. Let me look. All right, that's my turn then.
No
She's
attacks
not
or
going to be
anything?
happy after this.
And I'm sorry, how does she get unparalyzed?
She has to make a saving throw at the beginning of each of her turn, and each time whether she succeeds or doesn't, it's still her turn. It takes an action.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw every turn?
Yep, still has to be a 16 to save.
All right. And
Okay, I did not
she
expect it to
is
work.
no longer paralyzed.
All right, it still keeps us from a turn, which
Yep.
is nice.
All right. The creeping house.
So this house fucking coming at me.
No, not this time.
Oh, it's still behind me. What the hell?
It might be still behind you, but you're not the one that has literally been doing or attempting to do much shit lately.
Oh, I'm about to on my turn.
Don't provoke it.
Oh, yeah, you did
Oh,
strike it.
Shadow's fucking pissed. Shadow's fucking pissed.
Well, anyways, you watch as wow. Okay. Hold on 1 second. The fuck, man? That's crazy. I've never seen that happen. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, anyways, you watch as a rock gets hefted from the ground and is chucked towards Sir Edward, but for some reason it misgauges the distance, and you watch this rock just fly over Sir Edward's head. But at the same time, you watch two more roots come up from the ground and just come down on Sir Edward and end up bringing him down to 0 hit points.
Oh, what the fuck?
And we're on to Zorag.
All right. So
Sir Edward is now dying. Technically.
again. All right.
But you got Zane and Donner up.
Yep. Yep. Let's do this. I'm gonna go do a bonus action. Healing word. First level spell for Sir Edward. Keep him up moving.
What is the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay. All right, you get 14 life points there, Sir Edward.
You said 16?
14.
14.
14, okay.
And then Baba is on the ground or higher up?
She is still
flying
20 feet up. She
Okay.
she didn't actually go down with the paralyzed, but she could not take an action due to being paralyzed.
Well, I don't know if that makes her easier to hit, but
No,
crossbow
she
again.
is not paralyzed anymore.
All right, crossbow again.
All
See
right.
if we get lucky. Oh no!
No, that.
That was it. Again, back to good old Zorak, back to his old ways. Okay.
That sends a crossbow pinging off the skull.
Yep. Okay. And next, I'm done.
All right, Shadow. So you just literally watched Sir Edward get knocked on his ass and then come right back up.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking pissed. So here's what's gonna happen. Because she is paralyzed, I guess you could still say.
No, she's not paralyzed.
She's not paralyzed anymore.
Okay. But I'm trying to remember how this works. Do I have advantage on the attack?
Right now, I think she was concentrated on Zane.
Okay, so I'm going to once again steady aim to give myself advantage on my next attack roll. And I'm going to aim my short bow at her.
Okay.
So I will roll 2.
Don't you have a?
Let me roll.
Don't you have
No,
an
not for
advantage?
this. I don't.
Wow. Well, okay. 26. All right. I guess you rolled a 26.
I rolled a 26 both times. Yeah, damn right. All right, we are going to do. Wow, 6 points of piercing damage. Then on top of that, because it is a sneak attack damage, she's getting the straight 3d6. Actually, yeah, she's going to get the straight 3d6. And she takes another 17 points of damage.
All right. Well, as you hit her with that crossbow bolt, right? Crossbow or short bow?
Yeah, it's
as you hit her with the arrow.
Crossbow, I think. No, short bow.
No, short bow. As you hit her with that arrow, you watch as she falls down dead inside the skull.
I'm just gonna yell towards Shadow, "You son of a bitch! You stole my kill!"
You, I'm pissed.
I'm taking credit for that. I did most of the damage.
Yeah, okay. How about we both take credit for this fucking kill, asshole? But
All
right.
right.
I saw the house burning down.
Are you done?
Yells, I killed it.
Are you done?
I cast Fireball on Zorak.
Are you done, Shadow?
All right, now we should probably deal with.
Now they're gonna deal with this house. I can't move. I can't do jack shit.
So
That's
you're
my
done.
turn.
All right, Sir Edward, with your 14 hit points, you just got your ass handed to you by that house. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and lift my ass over to Zorag to get more healing.
He might not have any more healing point shit he can do. He may have been bugged out. I mean, you gotta think all that.
Over. Come on over.
All right. So, yeah, you can get basically right there. Yep.
Don't worry, she's just floating up there.
Yeah, she's just floating up there. She's not a hindrance at all.
Are you sure she's dead? Because if she was dead, I doubt that thing would still be floating. I
think that skull has magical. I think that skull may have what's the arcane writing on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll leave that up. I'll leave that up for the wizard. He can take care of that. I'm a little out of action for the moment.
Oh, actually, no. Hold on a minute. Oh. You know what? Every
Oh,
time
please
that
don't.
you guys,
Not
you know
allowed.
what? You guys have actually brought it down with your pings against it, where it was hitting the skull and not her. So it actually is on the ground.
Yay.
Yay!
So yeah,
I
she
still use my
is.
steady aim on it. Fucking take her ass out.
She's dead, and her skull is on the ground. So you're basically right next to this skull with a dead body in it, Sir Edward.
Well, Sir Edward's sort of poke her with his sword to make sure she's dead.
Hold on, is my arrow still attached to her fucking head?
Say what?
Is my arrow going through her head or what?
Yeah, I mean, she's like a fucking pincushion, dude. I believe you would take a look at her and see. Oh yeah, this bitch is dead.
Between the fire's eyes.
Yeah,
Does
I
she
mean,
do anything when I poke her?
she.
She's dead, dude.
Well, you never know.
I
I know.
mean,
I took the fucking shot.
God.
All right, guys, we should probably kill the
That's how
house.
I go right through her head.
Okay, Sir Edward, are you doing anything productive here, or are you just moving there?
I am trying to get over the wall to see Zorag.
You can only get there, but Zorak can still see you.
Yep.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yep, I'm done.
All right. Zane, you got that big ass house.
There's not much I can do against the house right now, so let me think.
At least it's not a gazebo.
I think I'd rather a
Jesus
gazebo, honestly.
Christ.
Oh, I know it's coming after me because I killed its owner.
All right, so let me move up. Let me see. I should have another bonus action for this too, and I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step. Told you 30 feet, so it'd get me around here. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt towards the house.
You should taunt it too. Call it a rental.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh my God. Call it a rental.
That was good.
That's good. Yes, a 22 hits.
Okay, it takes. Let's look. It takes 7 fire damage.
Does it say that it catches things on fire?
It does.
Okay, so
You
firebolt.
roll a fire object at a creature. A flammable object hit by the spell starts burning if it isn't being worn or carried. So yeah, it catches fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking to see. There has to be something. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. Because it is. Okay.
If the house catches on fire, we could say the roof is officially on fire.
Oh my God. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire.
The roof is on fire.
Yes. Okay. I'm trying to see if it says nothing about flammability, though.
Oh, it is made of wood.
Right.
I mean, wood's
What is
considered a
flammable?
flammable object in D&D, and the spell just says if it's not being worn or carried.
You know, you cast your firebolt, and it ends up going through the front door of this house. And, Chase, unfortunately, I no longer do Uber or Lyft. I don't have a vehicle. So we're doing D&D as of late. But anyways, sorry I had to answer a person watching, and I was going to say, is your firebolt goes into the door and it hits the floorboards, which start to burn, and you actually end up seeing a strange, what color? It says a glowing green gem. And it
Ooh.
took 7 damage. Okay.
Glowing green gem.
Yep.
Well, good thing gems don't burn.
True.
And as I end my turn, I'm just gonna say, frankly, I don't think anybody would rent you. I'm gonna end my turn.
God. So it's more like a timeshare house then?
All right.
This gets passed along from owner to owner.
Well, it's not getting passed along anymore.
Not after I'm done with it.
I hope there's no valuables in there getting flamed up.
Well, we're about to find out.
They're setting our loot on fire.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a problem, couldn't it?
Have we got a firefighter around us? Oh, wait, that would be me.
All
Like, I
right.
really want to use my last breath weapon on it.
If it got good loot in it, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, let's see. Boy. Do. Okay. So interesting. That really sucks. All right. Well, Zorag, I imagine, is still pretty hidden behind that wall, right?
Yep. I'm only popping and shooting, and then duck back down.
All right. Yeah, and unfortunately, at this point, a root comes flying in again and knocks Shadow back down to 0 hit points. Another root comes flying in and knocks Sir Edward back down to 0 hit points. And a rock flies in and knocks Zane down to 0 hit points.
I just cleaned up this mess.
Yeah,
I
and
think you're going to have to clean it up again.
I imagine it is, well, it's now your turn. It cannot see you, Zorag.
So the house is still going, and everybody's out except for me and Irina.
Correct.
It's still on fire. That makes you feel any better.
The house is... Yeah, but there's that green gem that can be seen.
I can give a flying fig about a gem.
The gem could be what's powering the house.
Yeah, that'd be true, but I just saw what it did.
And you did kill her, so
Let's see here.
you did kill her with your crossbow.
Let's see here.
Trying to boost his morale.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I can really do that's gonna because I don't want to spell my spell slots. Oh, I got an idea. Let's do. How far away is this thing? Is it within 60 feet?
It'd be right on the cusp, I think.
20, 30, 40, 50. It's actually at like 70 feet.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to move my distance. I'm going to move forward so that I'm close enough to Sir Edward. And can I be close enough to Sir Edward and Baba Yak, the house?
Right there, or you're trying to be close. What exactly are you wanting to do?
I'm trying to be close enough that I can do a bonus action on an attack on the house at 60 foot and touch Sir Edward with some healing efforts.
At this point, yes, I will say that would work right there.
Okay, you're very generous. Thank you. So I still can't do 2 spells, but what I'm going to do is it's an action. They're taking bonus actions. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. It's an action. Healing word. I'm trying to avoid having too many people. Better to have a bunch of people up and alive. I apologize, folks. I'm thinking here. I'm trying to figure if I want to do if I want to heal or try to attack the thing. All right, tell you what, I need healing people up. If I get people up healing and moving, then everybody else can start doing some things. So I'm going to err on the side of healing. And so I'm going to do a spiritual weapon. No, I can't do 2 spells. Shit. All right. I'm going to do a healing word for 60 feet, which is plenty of room. I'm going to cast that on Shadow.
Okay.
Mostly because he's kind of the first away from me, and that way the house could focus on Shadow while I'm taking care of other people. So
cannon fodder.
Shadow.
Shadow is now beyond pissed.
Okay, well, Shadow's been here before, so there you go, Shadow.
12 points. Wake up, Shadow.
Okay, so there's Shadow's healing, and then I'm going to. I guess I'll just do a crossbow bolt at the house. I can't imagine it doing any serious damage, but it's I can't do another spell, and I can't do another healing word's a bonus action. Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, if healing word is a bonus action, I mean your crossbow bolt would be an action.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure if I want to stabilize. No, I'll just do a crossbow action. I mean, hopefully I'll get lucky with the house. So here's my crossbow on the house. See if it hits.
It does.
All right, I can't hit the broadside of a house.
No, you just did hit a broadside of a house.
That's what I told you, asshole.
And there we go.
Hey, maximum damage. Or do we say maximum effort?
Okay, that is my 2 actions. And then what I'll do is I'll spend time with the. I'll heal. I'll be healing Sir Edward next. All right.
All right.
That's my turn.
It does its damage. You got 9 piercing on it.
Yep.
All right, Shadow.
Oh God. Okay, because I saw what I have seen it strike Zane before I went down.
Yeah.
So that would mean his attention is focused on to Zane. So because this thing is fucking awesome,
Everything is awesome.
because I can do this on every turn, I'm steady aiming at the fucking house.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot my short bow, and I'm going to aim at the green gem that is in the house. It seems like that's where the power's at. So I'm going to roll with advantage.
Okay.
That's my first strike. That's my first roll. Here comes my second roll. I'll take the 23 to hit.
Okay.
That's a hit, right?
Yep.
All right. And because he's fucking livid, I can re-roll that. Give me a second. Let me double check this real quick. I do believe I can re-roll my damage. I'm just double checking, make for sure. I still don't play a rogue. But I'm learning as I go. Okay. Give me a second. To re-roll one of the attack damage dice, and I must use the new roll. So I'm going to re-roll my damage on the. I'm going to re-roll the damage because I am allowed to.
Yep.
Due to my piercer feat.
Yep.
I was checking that. That's why I was better.
All
That's
right.
going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And on top of that, I'm going to use my sneak attack damage. I'm going to use all 3 of the d6 damage on this one. Which will do an additional 15 points of damage.
So you're looking at 23 points.
As you can tell, your rogue is extremely pissed right now. What do you weapon? You reroll that damage weapon twice and you can either roll against it. It's fine. I did not use Savage Attacker. Didn't really care. I just wanted to puncture. Yeah. That is my turn because I can't move.
All right. So you are doing 23 damage against the gem.
Yes, against that gem that's inside there because I believe that's where the powers are coming from to make the house move. And I also believe that's where the power is coming from that took out 3 of us.
All right. Well, that being said, as your short bow, the arrow hits that gem that is in the floorboard, you watch as that gem cracks, and you notice, as you expected, the house seems to be inanimate again, unable to move.
So if it just like fall,
Huh?
So
like straight down,
It's an
does
off-road.
the house like fall straight down?
The house, what?
Oh, because it's moving. So does it like fall like straight down?
No, oh, like, yeah, it was on its legs, whatever you want to say, on the roots. Yeah, and you would
Yeah.
watch as the roots just basically go back into the ground, and the hut is now back on the ground. Not like a big old thudding crash, but it basically gets rooted back to the ground. And with that, this encounter is over.
Stabilize me, please.
Oh God!
Now,
fuck me running.
Are you guys going to search the house or not, the hut or not?
Well, not right now. What Zorag's going to do is spend 10 minutes doing a prayer of healing, and do a prayer of healing on everybody within the area. So if I can gather everybody within around me,
you're going to need Shadow to grab Zane.
To what?
Make sure to stabilize us first.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you need to stabilize.
As soon as you drag him over,
you're going to need to stabilize. Wait, no, Zane's in range.
Yeah. Oh, I should just say we need to stabilize this if he's because the healing takes place for 10 minutes. So yeah, let's get him stabilized first. I'm gonna stabilize Sir Edward since he's right here. I'm gonna do him first, then I'll go over to Zane and stabilize him next.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go over to the Dragon Skull. While you're taking care of Sir Edward and Zane, because I'm still upright at 12, but I'm all the way for your healing. Since you're doing all that, I'm going to go over to the Dragon Skull, and I want to inspect that Dragon Skull and see if there's anything unique about it.
I'm going to call Irene over too to let her know that it's safe-ish.
Yeah, I mean, she would come over to you. Let
she gets close, Zane just coughs
look.
up blood.
Well, even if she just wants to be nearby, I don't want her too far away. Let her know that the situation is over, so I can I'll do my little hand wave, but it's up to her to decide if she wants to come or not. I'll be too focused on bandaging up Zane and Sir Edward. As soon as that's done, then I'll do my spell.
I don't know what's that skull over here. There's anything special about that skull, that dragon skull?
There's nothing. I mean, it is a gigantic dragon skull, but there's nothing that looks out of the ordinary aside from the fact that it was hollowed out and was able to be used as a flying craft. And it seems that only Baba Lysaga could actually control it.
That's the 12 healing for everybody.
All right, so
okay, let me get that real quickly in here.
As I get up, I'm just gonna go up to Baba. I'm gonna grab her, like I'm gonna put my hand against her mouth and cast Firebolt.
Okay, so this so you know.
Do that. Before you do that,
the prayer of
healing.
Go ahead. Yeah.
First, I'm actually gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay, the prayer of healing affects 5 characters, which is everybody here, and gains the benefit of a short rest. So I don't know if you have what other short rest you have.
Ooh.
So you can. So instead of taking a short rest for the full hour, we take a short rest in 10 minutes in addition to the healing points.
Nice. So you gain benefits of a short rest, which means you recover some abilities if you got that short rest
and you
recovery.
can spin your hit dice too. Now I can't do this spell again until after we have a long rest. So you can't. Nobody else can benefit from this particular spell until the next long rest.
I don't think I gained anything. I may gain No, I don't gain anything, but that's okay. I don't mind.
Healing.
Usually the warlocks get that type of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
but
cast.
But I think we should search
Well,
the
you-
house if there's anything good in there.
House is next. While Zane does his detect magic on her, is there any way that I can get? This is going to sound gross, and I don't give a shit. Is there any way that I can get some of her blood?
You're macabre. That sounds like you.
Unfortunately,
Just use
no.
it.
That
Anybody
is
search her
not.
body yet?
That is not harvestable off her.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. I do get my crossbow bolts from, or my short bow bolts from her,
Yes.
as I yank the one that's out of her, coming straight out of her fucking skull.
Usually, if
Question.
you hit, they're just
Yankee, right against my arm, and then put it in my quiver.
Question. What is harvestable on her?
You hold on a minute. When it comes to recovering your items like crossbow bolts and javelins and so on, you only get to recover half of them. So
That's
in other words,
fine.
huh?
That's fine with me.
So I'm just saying because like when you're throwing your like Sir Edward, for example, threw 4 javelins, he can only recover 2 because let's just say he threw one of the javelins and he threw it so hard that it shattered against the skull. You know, that sort of thing.
Well, all the javelins I threw wouldn't be really retrievable because most of them I threw them as hard as I could, and they probably either snapped in half or shattered.
Okay. All right. So there is a few things recoverable or harvestable off of Babala Saga. One being a spell book, Zane.
Mine.
Zane.
I grabbed the spell book and I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna read it to see what's in it.
You will like what you see. I don't know what you can use out of it or not. But the spell book actually has Dispel Magic, Finger of Death, Mirage Arcane, Misty Step, Sleep, and Scrying in it.
Okay, can you send me all those
I
over or
will.
put them in general?
I
that
will
can
put
look
them
over?
in the Discord chat.
Or is it just all of
after.
her? Is it all of her spells that I can use pretty much?
Not all of her spells. No, nowhere near all of her spells. I will send you
so I am able to
a.
use spell magic. I'm able to use sleep.
I'll send you
I'm gonna keep the spell book.
a clip of her character sheet after this, and you guys will be like, "Oh shit."
No, I can look her character sheet up. It's
But
not
yeah, I
a
mean,
hard thing to
look her
find.
up, and you can see all the spells that she actually had. And by the way, that one that you succeeded on, she was going to use Crown of Madness on you.
I don't know what that even does, to be honest.
God. You don't want to know.
It would have made you basically fight your friends. You would have been
so other
going
words,
after
they would be
Zorak.
dead, probably.
You would have had a crown of
Might
thorns
have probably
around
got
your
to you
head.
first.
You would have had a crown of thorns around your head, and you would have started to try and attack Zorak.
Oh yeah, no, we would have fucking died.
Yeah.
There is a
little bit.
pendant that you can recover from her.
A what?
A pendant.
I'll take
Alright.
the pendant.
Wait, don't take it yet. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic over her body just to see if there's anything that's cursed, because I can tell what type of spell it is.
It is not cursed. There is nothing that's cursed. The pendant is an attunement item. And I can't tell you the exact type of magic, but it will protect you against divination magic.
No, that's not really a
Zane?
good for any of us, but I'll take it.
No, Zane. Yeah, you're gonna need it. Especially if you're gonna pick up strain, you're gonna need it.
All right, I'll pick up the pendant and put it over my neck.
All right, well, that'll take you a short rest to get attuned to it. I will send it to you so you have it, or I'll put it on your character, etc.
You can just put on the character sheet.
Yeah, I'll add it to your character sheet. Now, are you guys checking the house?
Yeah, before we do though, I'm gonna
Yes.
grab Baba by the mouth and I'm just gonna cast Firebolt to explode her head, just to make sure she doesn't come back.
You're gruesome. That's
I think
and
my
you were
dark
talking
bolt
and
would take care of that.
and Zorag was talking
And also
about
just keep stabbing him in the chest.
frickin' Shadow being macabre.
Look, I'm thoroughly
Trying to
how
do it so I could get poison. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. But anyways, holy hell. This has gone dark, but alright.
I just don't want her to ever come back.
Or would you
Nah.
say darker
Yes,
than
I
usual?
will search the house.
Alright, well, there is you do find a wooden chest in the hut.
Is the hut on fire right now?
No, the fire's out.
Oh, okay. Good.
Is the chest locked?
Hold on a minute. You are not able to open it just by trying to like lift it.
Well, I'm not asking if I could lift. So it's. Is there like a lock on it?
No, there's not a physical lock on it.
Can I inspect it with Arcana? Like an Arcana
How
check?
about you roll me an investigation check?
Can I get one too?
14 for me.
Sure.
Let me also do an investigation check.
I need an investigation.
If we're both doing it, can I just roll mine with advantage? Because I get a pretty
Yes,
good
I'll
true.
do. Yeah. You
Yeah.
assist.
Roll it again.
I'll assist.
Yep.
16.
You do detect a magical glyph on it.
All right. Wait, you know what I
and-
just got from her?
Huh?
I got Dispel Magic from her, right?
Yes.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Wouldn't you have to transfer that over to your spellbook?
I'm not sure. Would I?
I believe you would. Well,
We can long rest here.
actually, with it becoming your property, though, it's not like you're borrowing the spellbook. You're now owning that spellbook.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay.
Own the spellbook.
I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah.
Putting it out, just
So yeah, I mean, your dispel magic would work, and you actually end up the spell that was protecting it was a glyph of warding,
ooh.
which, if you had not dispelled it, would have dealt 5d8 thunder damage.
God, my fucking paladin had a fucking handy with that one.
All right,
What's
so
inside the chest?
what is inside that chest is a lot of fucking gold. 1,300 gold pieces to be exact.
Damn.
Damn.
5
Zorak,
Hold on.
Zorak found gold.
there are 5 gemstones, and they are pretty good sized gemstones. There
Are they
is a
magical?
vial in there. There
What was
are
the vial?
a vial. You would have
Okay.
to figure out what's in that vial. There are 2 spell scrolls, and
Zane.
maybe Zane. It might be meant for somebody else.
Oh, that's fair. Zora could use them.
There is a pouch and a set of pipes and a polished agate.
Polished a gate. What the hell is that?
Or agate. I don't know. It's a gemstone.
It is a gate.
Yeah, it's a gemstone. And it looks
Gotcha.
like the agate is set into a cat's head. It's like the cat's
Hell.
eyes.
Oh, like a cat eye. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Well, I think we should split up the gems and the gold evenly, and the cat eye thing. I'm not sure.
Well, if we split the gold evenly, that's 325 gold to each person. Well, no, I take that back. That's not. I take that back. I'm wrong. It's 260 per person because we're also giving a cut of that to Irina.
Probably her.
What? It's only fair.
Well, she didn't fight, so.
She technically is a part of this party right now.
Okay, let's
It's
put it
only
to vote.
fair.
Let's put it to vote. I
Well,
vote she doesn't get any.
She's more of a. We're escorting her. She's not really a member.
Okay. Now, hold on. I do believe that she has helped us out a time or two.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
this fight.
But not this fight.
So, did I say it had to deal with this fight? No, you bastard. Shut up. What I'm saying is that she has helped us out in the past. It is only fair that we give every member of this current party,
Rachel.
and I am including Irina in this party at this time, that it is fair that we give every member of this party a cut of this.
True, but I don't think Arena needs a full cut. We can give her like a half cut.
Coming from the person that was part royalty.
All right.
I don't think she's part
Any.
royalty. She probably don't even need it.
All right.
Well,
if-
if she's royalty, she must be loaded. So
But it's talking
I
about her.
doubt-
It was talking about you.
I ain't royalty.
You came from royalty.
My God.
I guarded royalty.
He was a guard. He was not royal at all.
Stop fighting.
Rachel, stay out of it. But anyways, aside from that, how are
You need to
y'all?
find
I
a
mean,
safe
I
place
guess
to rest.
y'all can talk about it in Discord chat how you want to get this all split up because we are after 10 o'clock now, just so you know. And I will post what they are. I will not reveal some items because somebody needs to do certain things to find out what they are.
Fair enough.
Hence, wizard.
Yep.
We're going to take a short rest or a long rest here. Cough, cough.
Well, I mean, there's
Well,
this nice little
we need to
detection thing
someplace
that
to
he
take a long
does,
rest, and it's got to be someplace
like
that's safe.
willy-nilly.
We can use the house.
Say what?
I said we could use the house. It's right there. It ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
right.
we'll just sleep at the house. That tried
Burned
to
out
kill us.
wreckage. The burned out wreckage.
But, yeah, Mr. Zane has this ability that he likes to cast willy-nilly and says, I want to see if there's something magical about this.
It's a ritual. He can use it anytime he wants.
Hey, to be fair, every time I've casted it, I've been right.
And I'm surprised you
Well,
haven't
I'd
cast
say-
it on the shit that's in here. In the chest.
Well, yeah, I say we just sleep here and we'll figure it out in the morning.
I agree.
Alright, are you going to cast your detect magic on all the items just to
Sure.
see what they are?
Sure, might as well.
Alright, I will go ahead and post the information into the Discord chat. And then that means that y'all will have to look at Discord chat to determine how y'all are going to split it all up. Because some of it is better than others. Some of it, who knows what, you might find a use for it. And as for the house, wow,
Well, after
okay.
we're done. Well, I think after we're done with the house, like searching it and whatnot, I think we should just burn that bitch to the ground.
I'm gonna go back out now.
Well, I mean, harvest-wise, let me see. Let me get my dice. Okay, you will find 5 corrupted logs, which I will post about those. A life-giving gem, and 3 ounces of arcane dust. So that will be something I will post about later on. And
Yeah, if it's anything magical, Zorag and Zane can fight over it.
all right. Well, with that said, we shall end this evening and meet next Sunday, the 17th, same place, same time.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great week and be checking the Discord for all the information on what your loot was for this day. And y'all have a great week.
Yep.
Awesome.
And
session.
thank you to everybody who
Everybody have a good
came
week.
by.
I know one thing. After we're done with this house, I want to burn it to the fucking ground.
All right.
We'll talk about it.
Yep.